Hello, and welcome back to Cameron Reads Comics. I'm closing my window really quick. There we go. I'm Cameron. I don't just read comics. I love them. And welcome back to another episode of Cameron Reads Comics. So it's going to be a big one today. We're going to be recapping. Oh my gosh, we're recapping New York Comic Con. I'm going to slide right through. We are actually going to start off with some news that came out before New York Comic Con. I think it was maybe it was the Thursday or the Wednesday, but Thursday was New York Comic Con. But who really announces anything on Thursday? Actually, a lot of companies. I think this came out on Wednesday. Let's find out. So it came out a week ago. So that's Tuesday. Alrighty, I'm gonna get my headphones plugged in, and yeah, then we'll be good to go. Okay, I'll hop right in. Okay, so the first order of business is we're going to be looking at the Invincible trailer for season 3 dropped. This isn't like a DC or a Marvel item. It's a Image Comics Skybound item. So let's hop right into it. We got a lot to get through today. It was a great con. I didn't attend it at all, but I was glued to my phone all weekend because I wanted to see just what was coming up. Okay, here we go. I'm going to show my screen. No. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to press play.
Whoa, hey! We have these things called doors that normal people use all the time. You should try them.
We also have these things called Viltrumites. You should try winning a fight against them sometime.
Okay, too soon, Cecil. Also, how much does it cost every time you teleport? Isn't that taxpayer money?
Do you know the gross economic output of Liechtenstein?
Not even a little.
More than that.
Okay, well that seems really
It's
irresponsible.
been months, Mark. Months since 2,000 retirees got their vacation cruise ruined, and you got your ass kicked by some second cousin of your dad's who dropped in to prove a point.
Hey,
That point being that she could kick your ass without breaking a sweat.
that's not nice.
Not only that, she promised Mr. 10 times worse was on his way. So what exactly have you been doing to prepare? There's only 8 billion people counting on you.
I love these trailers.
I've been busy.
Busy doing what exactly?
Well, I've been busy writing, designing, storyboarding, voice acting, key posing.
You guys see the blue suit?
No,
Blue and
stop.
black?
I'm not falling for that shit. Who do you think I am? Some pickle-hating, one-eyed rube from planet Just Let the Viltrumites Win?
I don't think that. What?
No, I bet you don't. And don't even get me started on your little 4-month vacation right in the middle of things. We all sure love that. Give some mayonnaise.
Okay, it was more like 3.5.
This is life or death, Mark. People are counting on you to live up to your obligations. So what exactly are you doing to get ready for what's coming?
I'm
Animation looks really good in this trailer.
That's what I was worried about. And why I shouldn't leave a 19-year-old in charge of Earth's security. All right, we're taking over your training.
Training? What training?
What training? Okay, how about weightlifting, cardio, speed, damage resistance, flexibility, battle tactics, reactions, and punctuality?
That's so much stuff. Okay, when is this all gonna start?
I thought you'd never ask.
Come on.
We're a top secret organization, Mark, and we learn from our mistakes.
Well, I need to know when to show up.
Fine. Lights.
That's sick.
Still can't believe I have to exercise.
Okay, so February 6th. Don't worry about that. Okay, so February 6th, The Invincible is coming out. It's coming back. And that's kind of a huge deal. I freaking love that show. I forget what's his cousin's name? It's not Tara. No, Tara's not coming. Who is? I'm in the Image Comics database. I'll share it with you guys when I'm trying to find. There's a girl that does something tremendously terrible to Mark. And she's a Viltrumite. Let's see. Image Comics. No. Okay. Season 2 and 3 confirmed Invincible. And that's not what I'm looking for. Oh my gosh. She's a female Viltrumite. Anissa. That's who I'm thinking it is. It's this chick. Not this person. Keep the bad things outside. I think this is who we're gonna get in the next one, and that is so freaking gnarly. If they commit to this storyline, that is crazy. It's just nuts. And then the trajectory of the rest of the series is going to be absolutely crazy. But this is who I think we're going to get is Anissa. Yeah, it's a super big deal. So I really hope we get that. Okay, next up on my stream. So that's a big deal. And February is right around the corner. I'm like shocked that they announced it, but I guess Thanksgiving last year I was watching season 2. So the frequency of these seasons is better than obviously 1 to 2. So I'm glad that season 3 is coming out sooner than season 2 did. And then I think it's 7 seasons, the show. I'm sure they're going to keep that pace. So that's really good news. Okay, next up for me is Marvel. I'm just going to go to the Marvel Instagram page and I'm going to share that with you guys too, because literally the amount of stuff that they announced at Comic-Con is absolutely insane. So we're just going to go with the first announcement that I saw, which was this one. And I'm not going to touch on every announcement, just by the way, but this one meant the most to me. So, okay, wait, actually, let's go backwards. Let's go backwards in time if I can scroll all the way back to San Diego Comic-Con. Marvel announced a huge event called, it's literally called Doom. What's this? This is it? Blood Hunt this week. Okay, so spinning out a Blood Hunt is really where we get this one. Look at me, 12 weeks ago. So Comic-Con, yeah, July 26th, coming in 2025, One World Under Doom. This looks like the same throne room that we were just at. The event is called One World Under Doom. That his reign begins in 2025. So we're seeing that he is now currently the Sorcerer Supreme based on the events of Blood Hunt. And I'm trying to catch up to Jed MacKay. I bought a Jed MacKay book. I'm not going to tell you which one. Okay. And that brings us to where we are now. So 4 months ago, they did that announcement or 3 months ago. And now, wow, a lot of stuff in between. And now here we are with this. So the first, oh yeah, that's the same image. That's the same image, but there's a couple different ones too. There's these guys. One World Under Doom event. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, here we go. Just revealed at Marvel NYCC, the upcoming One World Under Doom event begins February 2025. So literally in February, we get Invincible, and now we get The Rise of Emperor Doom. And the creative team are actually what I'm most excited about. Ryan North and RB Silva. I literally have been talking even earlier last week, I talked about Ryan North for what he's doing with Doom, I think is just insane. I'm currently listening to his audiobook and I have the physical copy. I'm staring at it on my coffee table. How to Take Over the World. He literally dedicates the book to Dr. Doom. He states very clearly and plainly his favorite villain is Dr. Doom. I'm reading his Squirrel Girl run right now. Doom is frequented in it. I actually just listened to a Doom arc or a Latveria arc. He loves him. So for the guy that has such a technical understanding of what it takes to be a supervillain to have this story, I would really just hope that this is the team that is on the rest of the series. Ryan North, incredible writer, and I really do think he has the chops. Go check out his Fantastic Four run that's currently ongoing right now. I'm a huge Ryan North fan. Go check it out and tell me what you think. And then RB Silva, you guys know because I believe it was RB Silva who was on Dan Slott's Fantastic Four run. during the middle. It was either him or Pepe Larraz. But you would also know who he is based on. If you're an X-Men fan, he did Powers of X. How he did Hawks or Pox. Let's find out. I think RB Silva is just amazing. He literally is just incredible. Where's his Wikipedia? But yeah, so RB Silva just absolutely tremendous. He's done a bunch of work. Yeah, he did some work at DC. RB Silva Comics out Marvel. Okay, there's only showing 2 issues, and that's just not right. Anyways, okay, RB Silva. Absolutely tremendous. Wait, they tag him? Nope, they only tag Marvel. But we're going to go backwards. Let's go find RB Silva. Here you go. Okay. Oh, look at this. Doom on the T-Rex. This was an Alex Ross poster. And also the other thing I talked to Ryan North about, or like I would if I could, I want to. He freaking loves dinosaurs. This guy and his dinos. Absolutely insane. Yes. Okay, so he did do Dan Slott, RB Silva, hardcover Fantastic Four. He did the art on my favorite arc of that run. So there you go. Now we'll go back to Marvel Comics. Okay, this is my personal Instagram, and I just have a million comic book things still on it, so don't worry about it. Okay. Rise of Emperor Doom. I'm really excited. An overarching status quo, the likes of which haven't been seen since 2008's Dark Reign. One World Under Doom spins out of Bloodhunt, where Dr. Doom manipulated Doctor Strange into passing him the mantle of Sorcerer Supreme. One World Under Doom sees Doom accomplish his ultimate goal at last as he uses his new power to take over the entire world. While Doom's reign will be felt across the Marvel Universe, Rise of Emperor Doom will go behind the mask to bear witness to the triumphs and trials of Doom's rule, as well as the foolish attempts to topple it. That's sick. This is the kind of series that Dr. Doom deserves. And so to see it come to fruition makes me very, very happy. Okay, so there's the first one. Where's the next up? Okay, next up is on the page already. Ultimate Wolverine by Chris Condon and Alessandro Cappuccio. Alessandro Cappuccio, hugely popular for his Moon Knight run with Jed McKay. Okay, so in order to maintain the control of their In order to maintain control of their corner of the Maker's world, 3 members of his council, Magic, Colossus, and Omega Red, deploy their most lethal asset, the Winter Soldier. But who is the weapon behind the mask? Okay, so I'm not thinking this is Wolverine. Well, like literally it's Wolverine, but I'm not thinking it's like James Howlett Wolverine. See him in action for the first time in a prelude one-shot story. Ultimate Universe 1 year. 1 year in, number 1, which concludes the first year of Ultimate Universe and sets up the next year of stories. Okay, wait. Here we go. Okay, Alessandro, spoiler variant cover. Okay. That very much looks like Wolverine, so don't know why the first comment is in there. I should like this if I'm broadcasting it. Reference to Weapon X. Gnarly. Look at that one. Okay, here. I'm thinking this is Bucky Barnes. It's the star for me. I was like, I didn't read this when I saw this image the first time, so I was like, why do I care? And then this star is just kind of gnarly. Chris Condon is having a moment. Winter Soldier. It's just giving Winter Soldier. I love this. I love a character design variant. And Capuccio really just went off. Very cool, very modern. Yeah, so that's coming out. I'm excited to see that one. Okay, and then I have one more Marvel announcement that I kind of wanted to review. I didn't know what this one was. Okay, Astonishing Titles. That's cool. This isn't the announcement. I just wanted to vocalize that I don't know what's happening here. Marvel Unlimited is getting its most astonishing update yet. Starting today, Marvel Unlimited is launching an all-new Astonishing Infinity Comics line with Astonishing Spider-Man, Astonishing X-Men, and Astonishing Avengers stories. Okay, so these are available now. I have Marvel Unlimited. May report back. May not. Because I'm just like, I don't know. I want them to explain more. I'm like, who are they by? Who are these artists? Did you tag the artists? Nope. Tag your artist, guys. Come on. Okay, my last one. Not even this. Not even this. Oh, actually, we're going to talk about this really quick. Very, very cool. Fantastic Four comics creatives, past and present, took their first steps on the set of Marvel Studios' Fantastic Four First Steps for a special sneak peek at the production of the film. Pictured CB Cebulski, who I think that's CB Cebulski. I don't want to do that. I don't want to guess what the creators look like. I just know who they are. I can tell you who I know. David Brogard. I think this is Tom Brevoort, but I could be wrong. No, that's Tom Brevoort right there. See, what do I know? Alan Davis, amazing. That's Alan Davis. I can just tell. That one I can just tell. Or maybe it's not. Anyways, sorry, I'll tell you who I know. Alan Davis, Heather Davis, Chip Zdarsky. That's Chip. Look how happy he is. These are number one, that's Peter Pascal. That's Vanessa Kirby, Reed Richards, Sue Storm. Their space suits right there. They look like they're in costume. Just incredible. Just absolutely incredible. Dan Slott, Mark Bagley. Matt Fraction, Ryan North, and Matt Fraction. Ryan North is the tallest one, literally the best. Sarah Pacelli, I think this is Sarah Pacelli. She's amazing. Tom DeFalco, Pedro Pascal, Vanessa Kirby. This makes me so happy. And I'm so glad I am actually really pro Marvel Comics having their own Instagram page because they're mostly only posting comics. But like this post just warms my heart. I don't think I liked it. Cameron Reed's Comics liked it, but it just makes me so happy. All these creators deserve all the love in the world and them being here. So, Mark Bagley did the art on Matt Fraction's run. I was wondering why Mark Bagley was there. Okay. That's sick. And rumor is, guys, we'll talk about it. Chip Zdarsky's writing the next Fantastic Four run when Ryan North is done. That's the rumor. That's based on only speculation of Chip's video talking about how Ryan called Namor. We might have to pull that up. Here is the announcement I wanted to talk about. One of the best, Charles Soule and Steve McNiven on Daredevil, doing a story, Cold Day in Hell. I haven't read any of these captions, by the way. I just saw this art. I saw Charles Soule. I saw Steve McNiven. I saw an old man. And I saw Daredevil. And I said, yes. They reunite. This was the team on Death of Wolverine. So that's why they're reuniting, if you're wondering. I haven't read that story. They did the Death and Return of Wolverine. So the full spectrum. Daredevil, Cold Day in Hell, an epic new limited series releasing in April 2025. Years into the future, a powerless Matt Murdock is no longer Daredevil, but he's still the man without fear. Doing whatever he can to help those in need in a city broken beyond repair, he finally might be able to take the fight to where it matters most. When something catastrophic happens, causing his powers to miraculously return. With no one by his side, Daredevil has little chance against the evil permeating every corner until Captain America entrusts him with a mission to safeguard the world's only hope. I'm so excited for this. Steve McNiven, guys, let me just take you down. That was all I had for Marvel. So now we're just going to go look at Steve McNiven's Instagram because it is literally one of my favorite pages in the world. Are you kidding me? And I think he did the sequence on it. Oh my gosh. See, this I thought was done. But what do I know? Just absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Dr. Doom for the Wastelanders show. He did a variant. Come on. Come on. The Thing and Human Torch looks so good. Everyone just looks so good. Love it. Love it. Gorgeous. He, like, when he colors it too, I'm just like, you are a miracle worker. His Spider-Man, especially though, if I could have him do anything, I'd have him do Spider-Man. Okay. Look at Ed Piscor sad. Moon Knight sick. Okay, wait. Let's go find one of his Daredevils if he has one in here. Perfect. I should have just scrolled a little bit longer. So basically, that's what we're going to get, and it's already perfect. Also, I love Daredevil's red hair. And he did it with Batman, too. Oh my gosh. They're just insane, man. He is amazing. Just go look at, get lost in these pages. What was it? He did... Let me... Okay, this Spider-Man one. Are you kidding me? Like, the fact that we get him to do interiors of a book is actually incredible. Are you kidding me? That's ridiculous. And like, I was at a convention. It was the same con. It was Minneapolis Galaxy Con years ago. I think it was 2018. And he was there, and I didn't go up and talk to him because I didn't have enough money to buy any art from him, even though I wanted art from him. Are you kidding me? This. Like, the eyeballs are so good. I just can't with him. I would love to have him on the pod and just talk to him because look at that. Okay. Art appreciation over. I think I'm going to stop sharing. Now you're stuck with me. Okay. So actually now we're going to transition over to the DC news, the DC Instagram where they were updating. I checked both these companies' Twitters and they didn't update them at all, which is usually where I get all my comic book news, but they were on Instagram, and as they should be is what I say to that. So DC actually had like an insane amount of events and stuff announced for this. So I'm going to go share their Instagram with you. There you go. DC official. Just also, that's gorgeous. There's so much here, guys. Okay. We're going to pass up a bunch of really big ones. Okay. What do I say is the first? Okay. We'll just go through one by one because why not? Yeah. Okay. Here's their schedule. Episode 4. Okay. Love this. Also, I'm like loving the Penguin. I'll do a Friday review. Okay, first thing we're going to watch is actually the Penguin mid-season trailer. So I think that's this one. Yep. So I'm going to pull it up. Actually, I'm going to take this off and I'm going to pull something else up. Give me 1 minute. Here we go. Okay. Penguin mid-season trailer. Let's go.
So who's got the power in this city? The Falcones? The Maronis? That's what the streets are asking. Why the hell not us?
Some measly driver spun a bullshit story about me. He betrayed me, the daughter of the Falcon Don. What did they tell you?
I got a lot of heat on me.
We had a deal. We look out for each other. We don't fuck each other over.
After everything I've done for you!
What kind of man can't take care of his own mother?
She'll never look at me again. Unless I get this done, got brothers to keep.
You maybe got a problem.
I know you want to get in a fight, kid, but I ain't got no one else I can trust.
I don't want Oz to feel pain. I need him to suffer for what he's done.
Don't fucking touch her!
Oh,
My father's legacy is dead.
she's so good.
If you join me, you will have a new family.
Ever since I've known you, you had your eye on the throne. That's your chance. Keys to the fucking kingdom are here, Sophia.
We kill us. And then we take over the city.
Let's go! We're taking back Gotham!
That's so sick. Oh my. Yeah, so I'm just freaking hyped for the Penguin right now. I think that it's going to be really, really good. Let me just double check something really quick on my phone. Sorry, guys. Yeah, no, I'm loving the Penguin right now. I think it's absolutely the best. Yeah, it's so freaking good. So the midseason, I think that the guy on the motorcycle is Batman. I think that is Robert Pattinson. So yeah, I'm just excited. I don't know. I want to talk about that show more, but like nothing's happened, but also everything's happened. And I just think that I think it's perfect. Like, I'm not the hugest stan. Like, The Batman isn't my favorite Batman movie. It's good. It's fine. But like when I am I don't know. When it comes to giving characters their own series, I didn't even have a buy-in for the Penguin series. This show has exceeded all of my expectations because I'm also just like a big like Sopranos mobster movie guy. Like I just love them. Like Casino is one of my comfort movies. So that series being what it is, I think is absolutely incredible. I'm just really into it. And so I think there's room for all of that in DC, which makes me so happy. Okay. So where were we? Oh, I'm not showing right now. There we go. Where were we? Okay, here we go. Penguin mid-season trailer, and then yeah, I'm just gonna go up and down the Instagram. This collab was cool. These character designs are kind of cool. They tagged the artist. They did. Good. Hero mode. Shout out. Okay. DC Comics Go is a new frontier of webcomics publishing exclusively on DC Universe Infinite. Okay, so I guess there's exclusive webcomics now, and they're starting off with a Harley Quinn book. Cool. Fun. Break out the Chacos. Okay. This one is Absolute Martian Manhunter by Deniz Camp and Javier Rodriguez. This is a selling point for me. Well, I think the first thing I want to recognize is that I'm pretty sure James Gunn shared this on his Instagram. I'm pretty sure he did, which is pretty cool. So Deniz Camp currently writing the Ultimates at Marvel, which is a pretty good series. And Javier, this is not Javier Castro. This is Javier Rodriguez, who just finished up on Bringing Down the House, Zatanna, the Black Label book. So this is where they're going next. Already, this take on Martian Manhunter looks very cool, very alien. I think that Javier Rodriguez is one of the best for this work. My favorite work of his is Robin Year One by Chuck Dixon. One of the best comics of all time. Okay, next up, this was like kind of an announcement I was waiting for, and I kind of wanted more like this. Everyone's obsessed with the Absolute Comics line, but I am obsessed with freaking the current DC line, whatever you want to call it. All in. I'm all in. Aquaman is one of the hardest freaking characters to write. And so they gave it to the guy who is crushing Green Lantern right now, Space Kicker. And John Timms on art, who I really like. John Timms did a bunch of Superman with Tom Taylor. He did Young Justice. He is he's a great artist. This is him. It looks great. My pull list though right now is so big, so I don't know if I can read this or I'll have to read it online. Like that's all I know I can do because I can't afford it. But I'll definitely pick up the first issue and we'll see if it groups me because I want to like it. It looks so good. It really does. Like this is a great team for this book. And like what he did with Green Lantern, I just loved. So I just have a lot of faith in Jeremy Adams for this book. I'm loving Green Lantern right now. Okay, Ray Palmer and Ryan Choi restore the Justice League powers in the wake of absolute power. But what if one of them doesn't have their abilities anymore? Justice League, The Atom Project by John Ridley, Ryan Parrott, and Mike Perkins. That must be a Mike Perkins cover. Mike Perkins, who just got off of Batman First Night, going in on this book is pretty cool. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to read this, but very cool. I'm very glad to see. I'm glad he's getting an arc, Captain Atom. He's kind of blown up right now. Makes me think if they're going to do anything with him soon. Okay, in my opinion, this is the biggest announcement of the entire New York Comic Con. DC Vertigo is back. One of the biggest heartbreaks of all time is Vertigo getting canceled upon one of DC's mergers, but thus spun out DC Black Label, and that's where the independent stories were. I think Vertigo Comics was one of the greatest imprints of all time. That's where you got Watchmen, Swamp Thing, Why the Last Man, Ex Machina. There's so many more that I'm missing. Sandman. I'm looking at my shelf right now. Yeah. You just got a ton. I can't name them all. I'm getting tired. You just had a ton of them. So them bringing this label back and scalped by Jason Aaron. Sorry. You just had a ton of them come through here. But I think there's a branding problem because people didn't realize that Vertigo was DC. So literally DC Vertigo, great. Let's get right in there and create our own stuff. I'm just so excited. Like, we need this because DC has so much to offer, and there wouldn't be an Image Comics without Vertigo. So this is all just great news. I'm so stoked. And this is the perfect title to do it. Is Nice House by the Sea. Special edition by James Tynion. Absolutely awesome. Sorry, guys. I'm getting older. Let's see what's up next. Yep. Just announced. Oh, so he tagged DC. This is his post. Second printings of issues 1 through 3 are going to be made available immediately with the new logo treatment. Will release as a Vertigo book later this month. Oh, no way. Vertigo is where my career in comics began as an intern. It's the imprint that made me want to create comics, and has been a dream since I was a teenager. Awesome. Conroy, that's okay. It's the Batman editor. So sick. Okay, Godzilla vs. Kong 2, or Godzilla vs. Justice League vs. Kong 2. I'm not even going to play this trailer. I don't care. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not a fan. Okay, now, is that the last one? Do I have any other? Nope. Wow. We really powered through. Oh, there's 2 more. Okay, the last. Let's do this, and then probably the top. What fans will say is the actual top 2 events right here. Okay, Creature Commandos. Creature Commandos trailer. I'm gonna pull it up right now. Give me 1 second. Here we go. Okay, this is the first story in James Gunn's DC universe. Here we go.
General Flagg, you found yourself in the middle of an international incident.
Oh, princess.
Cersei.
The United States is in the business of saving the damn world by any means necessary.
What in the holy hell?
Congress said we can't use human prisoners. These assholes aren't human.
Do you understand me now?
Who is she?
We call her the Bride.
I was born here.
Who's Jason and the Argonauts?
That's Dr. Phosphorus.
Why are you doing this?
It's business. What is that then?
The Weasel. We know it has what it takes to survive. That's Nina Mazursky.
Daddy?
Last one is G.I. Robot.
I like G.I. Robot.
Cheers to the Tinder.
It makes me think of Jughead Joe.
I know you all aren't exactly enthusiastic about this mission.
I didn't realize I had a choice.
Baby,
You said you wanted me to be a hero. Not like that.
with a joy that's hard to hide.
Until we find out the truth of what's going on here. We're supposed to be on the same damn team.
G.I.
Friend Nina.
And you're bound to see my other side.
That's so
Shish
gnarly.
kebab.
I'm just a soul whose intentions are good.
Oh,
Don't be so
X-rated.
hyperbolically violent. You need therapy.
Hold on, please don't let me. Hold on, please don't let me.
Great face, big deal.
Please don't let me. Please don't let me.
You wanted monsters.
Don't let me.
You got monsters.
Don't let me. Hold on, please don't let me be misunderstood. Die, Nazi.
He's not a Nazi, G.I.
Oh, okay.
Awesome. Okay, so wait, really quick. You know what I want to flash on is I'm thinking my wheels are turning and I want you guys to hear it here first. Complete speculation, but I think it would make sense. Okay, so they're at a castle this whole time. Right? Where is it? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. My brain is going all the way. Okay, wait. Where is the princess? Where is she? Right there. This princess girl, I think that's Tara Markov. Yep, Tara Markov of Markovia. I think this is taking place in Markovia, and she is going to live. We're going to get Geoforce, which is all in the James Gunn. I'm like looking at because she's the princess of a nation, or at least that's how it was in Young Justice. I haven't read the Teen Titans run completely yet. Yeah, she was a princess of Markovia, if they want to go down that route. And she will be in the Teen Titans movie that's coming up. And they'll just maybe make that movie the Judas Contract. Think about it. I'm just saying, there's my big speculation. Because I'm like, I don't know. They could do so many other things, but I'm looking at that right now. And I just think that that's kind of feasible and kind of crazy. But yeah, I'm just very encouraged seeing this trailer, seeing so much go down for DC Universe. I just think that it's so good. I think that I have so much hope in James Gunn's vision for everything. So yeah, that being the case, it's there's just a lot to look forward to. Okay. Oh, and then the last announcement of the whole thing that was the biggest deal in the entire world, that was low-key leaked before the entire event. Batman Hush Volume 2. Coming March 2025. So not super far away. Jeff Loeb, Jim Lee, Scott Williams, Adam Sinclair, Gotham City, Hush returns. More to come in the interim, but here's progress shots of the first cover. A page from a 4-page prelude that will exclusively debut in Justice League Unlimited #1. And the double page spread of Batman issue 158 to tide you over. Yeah, so then, oh wow, I didn't even realize this. We have extremely big shoes to fill in the current creatives who bring their outstanding nearly 2-year tenure in our flagship title to an epic climactic conclusion. Wow, so this is 2 announcements in one, which is pretty sad. I really liked Chip Zdarsky's Batman, but it's all good things have to come to an end. I love progress shots. Like this becoming this. Absolutely crazy to me. Okay, and you guys see that this is the H. That's the U. Or that's the U. S. H. Jim Lee loves doing stuff like that. Look at this. Look at this. We know we have a lot to live up to. But honestly, this is the work of Jim Lee's illustrious career. Having such a blast. Jeff Loeb, really excited to see him write Batman again. I know he's currently writing. I'm reading Last Halloween. I think I talked about it. Or I talked about it last week. But yeah, this is cool. It's exciting. It's sad though too, because I love Chip Zdarsky, and I think that I don't know. He said he wants to end his run, but I'm like, I want to see what you really got. I don't know. I'm just gonna think about it for a while. So yeah. Chip Zdarsky's run of Batman's ending. Batman Hush Part 2. I'm really glad it's going in ongoing. That feels very true to form. It's canon. What's gonna happen next? Also, now that I'm thinking about it, where does this take place in canon? Does Riddler currently know who Batman is? Because that was very much a thing. Also, Paul Dini's work on Hush was like insane in the Batman by Paul Dini omnibus. Takes place in Batman Streets of Gotham and Detective Comics during the Grant Morrison run. I don't know if Riddler still knows because the New 52 rebooted everything. I guess we'll find out. That was the big turnaround of Batman Hush was Riddler found out, but I don't know. I don't need to wear headphones anymore either. That's what I do know. Okay. So we're now in the last 2. Let's just go over what I read this week. It was a good week. It was a big week. Okay. First, this week I read Wonder Woman #14 because Tom King said this is the issue where stuff happens, and stuff did happen. R.I.P. Steve Trevor, but for how long though? Welcome, Trinity. Trinity's origin story, kind of right here. Dan Sampere art, Tom King on writing duties. Just absolutely great. Great book. Enjoyed it, but I thought it was a little overhyped. I needed a little bit more action. There's a lot of exposition. They just a lot of like, here's how we got here. That's how that book was. I don't know. And it feels really like just like, did I miss something coming out of Absolute Power? But that's just me. Big book this week. Action Comics number 1071. Week 2. So we had issue last week. Week 2, Phantom King identity revealed. Superman in the Phantom Zone. It's just perfect. Clayton Henry's art is amazing. Mark Waid writing Superman is just my favorite thing. And like how much my biggest grievance right now with Hollywood is that everyone is afraid and insecure of the source material. Mark Waid is not. This is so sci-fi, so fun, so Superman, so Krypton. Okay, pick of the week right here. You guys knew it before it even came out. Batman and Robin Year 1, #1 by Mark Waid and Chris Samnee. And Matt Lopez on colors, just doing an amazing job. It's just so good. I'm like so excited for the next issue. Go look at Chris Somney doing Battober on his Instagram. Actually, maybe we might go there. Just so good. Like, I freaking love this. Batman Robin Year One. This book was so good. It's just perfect. It's Mark Waid really does know how to write Dick Grayson, just absolutely amazingly. Okay, sleeper hit of the week. Right here. Mystique #1 by Declan Shelby. This book was so good. Declan Shelby really has great writer's chops. So I wasn't going to subscribe to the series. Now I'm subscribing. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Brendan Bennington. Mystique #1, sleeper hit, book of the year, book of the week, not of the year. Really good. Absolutely does. His Terminator's really good. His Mystique's really good. His Moon Knight's really good. I'm a Declan Shelby guy. Okay, next up, Green Lantern #16. Green Lantern #16. Okay, so this is like starting out like it's the beginning of the run, but it's not, guys. Green Lantern Civil Core War is the start of the run. Start of like the all-in stuff. That was last week. This is this week. Picks up. It's really great, guys. Green Lantern #16 by Jeremy Adams. If you want to figure out how good he's going to do on Aquaman, go pick this up. It's fun. I think if I talk to Jeremy Adams, which I think I might meet him in early November at Revenge of, I think he's going to be there. I just want to talk to him about how he writes Carol Ferris. Like, I just want to interview him briefly about that. Okay, next up, World's Finest, #32. Great run. Sad to see Dan Mora go. Happy to see him on the covers. We have our new artist, though. It's Gutierrez, who's doing the current arc. He is now the ongoing artist of this series. Let's see. Let me figure out his name. Adrian Gutierrez. I knew it. Okay. Adrian Gutierrez doing the art on this. Really true to form. Very inspired of very, very inspired of Dan Mora's art taste. So he's really good. I don't know. You're saying that would be tight, Brandon Bennington. What would be tight, man? I'd love to know. I hope you're not talking about the super chat. All right. Anyways, next up, really great issue, Uncanny X-Men #4. I'm still figuring out how I feel about this run. I like Gail Simone. I like, with Jeremy Adams. Brandon Bennington, yeah. Chat him up. I want to. Uncanny X-Men #4 by Gail Simone and David Marquez. I think this is so freaking good. Yeah, I really, really like it. It's a good run, good art. David Marquez's Gambit. Let me just show you. It's freaking insane, man. Where also this Sarah Gaunt villain, very cool. Especially when we have some Cassandra Nova stuff coming up in the other arc. It's very reminiscent of that. Okay, wait. Where's the Gambit? There he is. Look at these Gambit eyeballs. Look at those Gambit eyeballs right there. You can see, I just want to make sure he's insane, man. David Marquez, I'm so glad to see he's on this title. I hope we can keep him for as long as we want. Gail Simone's internal dialogue for Rogue is just absolutely incredible. I'm having a lot more fun with this than I thought I would, which is good. Like I'm liking the X-Men books right now, which is just not something I thought I'd say. Go pick up that Mystique #1. It's insane. Okay. Next up, Spectacular Spider-Man #8. I really like this issue. It was cool because it takes place ending the first arc. Yeah, it takes place ending the first arc and it tying into the next one. It's not, I really like that it's not an event book that's just about going into the next event. It is an event book and then we have an issue to cool down. Greg Weisman just is no stranger to writing Spider-Man well. So him with Miles in this, the ramifications, everything going on, the misadventures are really fun. So yeah, good book. Really liked it. I told you it was a good week. Okay, this is a book I had an issue with. Titans #16. By John Layman and Pete Woods. I'm just going to say why I wasn't a huge fan. For this one, it irritated me because John Layman, if you look at the cover of the Teen Titans members, you have Nightwing, Starfire, Cyborg, Roy, Raven, Beast Boy. Okay, sorry, I wasn't in the camera. These are your members. The crux of this book is basically to say, hey, let's take Nightwing off the team and let's have Donna lead the team. Donna's not even on this cover, and Nightwing is in the forefront. What the heck? Oh no, it hurt me. It's a fine issue. If you're a Titans person, go pick it up, but that one just didn't do it for me personally. Oh. Okay, next up is I'm gonna do this one. Ultimate Spider-Man number 10. I gripe about this series all the time too, because I'm waiting for something to happen. But this one, absolutely awesome. Something's finally happening. There's going to be a big buildup. This cover, though, insanely misleading. Similar to the last one, insanely misleading. I like it, though. Ultimate Spidey by J. Jonah Jameson. Dude, Brandon Bennington, longtime sub, listens to a lot of comic book lectures. He loves this series. Brandon Bennington, huge fan of Ultimate Spider-Man. He reads it to his new daughter at night. I miss Marco Cicchetto on art on this book. Okay, last book of the week that I read before I get into my pickups. Nightwing number 118. Now, this is the saddest book of the entire week because, did I not say Harper? He reads it to his daughter Harper, Ultimate Spider-Man. Nightwing, really great because Fallen Grayson, issue 505, the end of Tom Taylor and Bruno Redondo's Nightwing run. Loved it. Loved the run. Video incoming. It's going to be a couple months away, but I loved it. I'm really sad to see it end, but it's ending on such a high note. It's hard to know that another team is going to be hopping on the title for All In, but yeah, this one was awesome all time. There's an omnibus coming out. Go pick up the omnibus. It ended just right. Just right, but the fact that it ended is the tragedy. Okay. Now I'm going to get into what I picked up because I did get a couple things at the comic shop this week. So with all of the hype on the other DC Absolute titles coming out, Superman and Wonder Woman specifically, those are the ones I'm subscribed to. I really am into Hayden Sherman's art. And so I talked to my comic shop. When I told my comic shop after San Diego Comic-Con that Hayden Sherman was on a title, and when he's on, he's the artist for Wonder Woman. We can go check out his art because it's also insane. He's actually really popular on a lot of channels that I follow. And I actually talked to him briefly at the con. So I found out that he was going to be there. There we go. Yeah, look at this. It's insane. Like, this Wonder Woman is just gorgeous. That cover, she looks so cool. Her design is so cool. He's a great artist, man. Just absolutely great. You see, he got this Batman title announced too. Look at that gorgeous bat symbol. I love what he's doing. Huge fan. But I wanted to read more art because he seems very feasible. He seems like someone I can get in contact with, especially because I met him and already once, but I hadn't read anything he did, and I don't want to interview you unless I read some of your work. You know, that feels like a waste. It feels like they deserve more attention, so I want to give them more attention. Anyways, picked up 2 books because he was an artist for Scott Snyder in the Dark Space publishing line. Dark Space Wildfire. You can see Hayden Sherman right here, Scott Snyder, obviously. This is a story, I guess, about some convict firefighters, prisoners that have become firefighters, and they are doing time, and they stage a heist during this wildfire because that's about the only time they can escape and make a big score. So that's what this is about. My comic shop, Pulp Fiction, Ryan at Pulp Fiction says this is so good. Dark Spaces Wildfire. So I'm going to check it out. The other one is another Dark Spaces Dungeon. Very popular. I have no idea what this is about, but I'm really into horror comics right now. So this just coming in. Another Scott Snyder joint, another Scott Snyder, Hayden Sherman joint. Yeah, I'm stoked. Stoked to see what they have already just from the pages. Art looks sick. Super horror, super cool. Hayden Sherman Hall. Then I got two more. Ugh. And these, I don't know if like I'm always gonna get these, but just them being around, I just think is so cool. This is collected runs in single issues, and it's one is Gone by Jock. Nothing is farther away than home. This is colored by Lee Luffridge, the one and only in-house colorist for. So it's art and words by Jock, colors by Lee Luffridge. Yeah, I got issues 1 through 3 of the full series for $15. That's a good deal. That's cheaper than the hardcover. So why wouldn't I buy that? Next up, Batman City of Madness by Christian Ward. So I follow a ton of comic book podcasts who are friends with Christian Ward. So Oblivion Bar podcast and Comic Book Couples Counseling did recent interviews with Christian Ward. And so my comic shop was selling issues 1 through 3 of City of Madness, which is his book. And so I said, hey, I want to go listen to those interviews. I want to read this. $12. Sounds great. I think Casual Comicer also reviewed this recently and really liked it. So why not? Why not me too? All right. That's what I have for you guys today. Let's go into the YouTube studio and I'll tell you what videos are coming out this week just for you guys. For watching the feed. So I have 2 videos coming out because I'm trying to get this Friday content down. 2 videos. First one, Batman and Robin by Joshua Williamson. It's coming out my review. So leading into now, you guys heard how I feel about Batman and Robin number 14. Amazing. Batman and Robin 1 through 13. Reviews coming out this Wednesday. It's going to be sick. And then my Comic-Con on Friday, Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con 2023 review is coming out there on Friday. And that's like a 30-minute video. 15 of it is me just talking about what comics I'm bringing. You're welcome. You're welcome for my process, guys. Okay. Well, that's what I have for you. My name's Cameron. I don't just read comics. I love them. Thank you to everyone who came out and chatted with me and hung out on the feed. So glad to do this. We'll do it for free. I'm going to go chill now. See you next time.